Hi guys, this is Pankaj. Thank you for watching this video. Uh, in this video, actually, we will learn about some of the basic Pandas um, functions. So, first of all, I have imported as you have seen, import Pandas at pd, and then let's make it df. I've used pd.read CSV. You can also use we have various function. I can show you pd.read. You can if you are using Jupyter, so what you have to do, pd dot, and you have to just press the tab, so you will get all the functions which we can use it against it. So I need to access read functions, so I can say read. So we have read functions, various read functions are here. So suppose if I have to see what is there in Excel, so I can do this, and if you press, after going in this parenthesis, if you press shift and tab, okay, shift and tab, I'm saying shift and tab, this kind of populate box, and here you can check out all the parameters which you can use it in this read.excel. You need to find, if you need to specify any sheet name, header, names, index, use columns, engine, skip rows if you want to skip any of the rows, and if you want to see, this is actually a short documentation of this, and here's these are parameters, how it will work. And okay, so, and if you want to know, or if you want to view this in much better way, you can go to the documentation, pd.read underscore excel doc. So here is this documentation. Or if you want to install the pandas, all you need to do is you need to do this: open the terminal in I'm talking about Linux actually, so pep3 install pandas, that's it, install pandas, that's it. It's already actually installed in my computer, so I'm not going to do this. And if you want to see what are the parameters are present in your not in directory, in your environment or in your computer, so what you have to do, you just need to see pip3 freeze. It will list all the parameters which are there in your computer. So these are all the parameters I have already installed in my desktop, or I can say laptop, sorry, Jupyter, Keras and all. Okay, so let's get back to the I can change here pandas. So I'm not going to use this right now, as I'm using this. You can also see if you want to see of CSV. So from here, let's see what actually parse dates do. So first of all, say yes, we have parse dates, and I can read here actually what actually parse date do. Okay, so we have parse pull list of int or names, list of list or dictionary, default SE. So this is actually a list of parameters, like in the columns where we need I can say dates. So after that, if a d dot, so next function what we can use it, d types. What does actually do, it shows the data type of the columns which are present in this file actually. You can also use separator here if your file is separated not from the by default comma. So it's actually like this, sept, sorry, it's sept, and if it's pipe or so in this way you can use sept also. So first of all, what I've done, we have used df.dtypes just to see what are actually columns and what are their data types. So as you can see, this is date time columns, so that's why I have used if I use past dates, if I not use this actually, so you can say that this is actually treating this as an object. So I want this date to be in a date time, that's why I have used this. Next, let's see what are the actually, is there missing values in the columns or not. So df dot is null dot sum. So it shows that is there is how many values which are null actually in the data frame. Actually we call this as a data frame, and if you want to see a small subset of the data, you can use df dot head, which actually show the top 5 columns, and if you want to change it here, you can say 10 if you want to see 10, and if you want to say, if you'll say tail, so it shows the last 10 rows of the data frame. So let's move it to df dot head only. And okay, so if I want to filter something in the data frame, so what I will do df slash again df, okay, from the basis of condition 2, I will need to, there are two ways actually, either you can use like this equal 2.0, it will show all the values where we have condition 2.0. so if you will save this in some data or some else, so here we have all the values, or we have just filter all the data frame to the data frame where condition is equal to. The next way you can do is like this. This is actually the same and it shows the same. If you want to check it out, I'll make 1 and it will show all the values of 1. So okay, so next what I'll show you, if I want to filter not the column actually, I want to not the rows actually, I want to filter column actually. Suppose if I want pet ID and condition and color type only, or something else also. So how you can do this, so you need to this df list, again list, and you need to find here you need to provide the column names. If I need product ID, pet ID, sorry, breed category and pet category. So here my data frame changed to this 3 columns only. So in this way, if you need to filter something, so you can do this in this way. And next, if you want to update some specific value, suppose I want to update this value to 3, so how can I say I can do this? Df dot condition dot ilog 0. So here its value is 2 and I need to change this to 3. Now if I can run it, so it says 3. So in this way, if you want to change any of the column values, so you can do it. You can use for loop also to change all the values according to the condition. Suppose override. So here we also have one value, suppose yes, if you want to create a new column here, so what you will do, df new feature, and if you want to create in according to the sub value, suppose for this we can use np.where. This is a function to compare, for comparison. np.where df.pet category equals to 1 equal 1, then I can say 100 else 200. So if again, so okay, so you can check this out, where if you have value pad get 1, so new feature value is 100, and if you have any other value rather than 1, so it's 100. So in this way, if you want to create a new feature, new column, or create a new feature according to some specific values, so you can use it. You can also use here nested if you want to use 2 or 3 kind of, means if you want to use 3 or 4 conditions, nested conditions, so you can also use here. But you need to keep in mind, you need to do it in a parenthesis proper way, otherwise it always show an error. Okay, so this is actually the basic pandas what you can understand from this paper. Thank you for watching this video, and if you want to know anything about pandas, rest of this, just comment out below. I'll reply there, and if there is any if I can see if there is any specific things which is actually someone else also want, so I'll create a video for that. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.